Guys, I am Jeff the Homestead Dad, and welcome to the Homestead, and welcome to the JAMboree. I'm honored to be a part of this. I'm going to leave a whole bunch of information in the comments or the description below for other channels who are part of this, but I'm super happy to be a part of this, and I am making strawberry jam, and I'm going to be canning it. This is, I think, the second time I've done it, maybe the third, but welcome to my outdoor kitchen. So I've got a table here. I've got my outdoor grill here. Got 5 cups of strawberries, 1/4 cup of lemon juice, 6 tablespoons of pectin, and 6 cups of sugar. I've got a pot here with some of these accoutrements for canning. I also have a pot here. I'm going to warm up some water for these to just kind of, they're clean, but then it'll warm up the rubber there to make them ready for canning. And then I've got another pot in there with a rack for actually canning the strawberry jam. So let's go ahead and get the strawberries. I think it's the strawberries and the pectin, or no, strawberries and lemon juice. I've got my recipe right here. Strawberries and lemon juice. Gradually stir in the pectin and bring this mixture to a full rolling boil. We're going to do that on the Camp Chef Explorer stove. Let's get to it. So I have my little pot with the lids on it right here. I'm just simmering that. Doing the same thing with the jars right here. Just simmering them to get them ready. I'm about to pull off this, throw this on, and start getting everything ready. So as soon as this warms up a little bit more, we will go ahead and get that going. See, I don't want to boil them, so they're starting to get some bubbles on there. I will probably pull these in just a second, and then once this starts to simmer a little bit more, I will turn down the temperature on this as well and just keep that warm while we start putting everything into here. Okay, turn the heat down to low on this. We've got our strawberries and our lemon juice in here. I have a potato masher that I'm just going to kind of cook these down with and kind of mash them up a little bit more. My daughter Grace already sliced them up for me, so she did most of the work. I'm going to turn the heat up to medium and see how this goes. You can see the flame in there. This is the first time I've used this stove, but it should work great. Okay, so it says to gradually stir in the pectin. I'm going to go ahead and put about half in now. And stir this up some more with my masher. Trying really hard, trying really hard not to scald the strawberries. You can see they're already cooking down. Oh, look at that yumminess.
Honey, he's making a video.
Put the rest of the pectin in. I have my beautiful assistant Grace out here. This is over medium heat on the Camp Chef. These, I think, are pretty powerful burners. I think they have 30,000 BTUs each. So it says to cook this on high heat until it boils. Stirring constantly. This is on medium heat and we're stirring constantly. It's already boiling over the edges, and it says to do it until it is a boil that can't be stirred down. I would say that we're there because it's not stopping on the edges. So now we're supposed to start stirring in the sugar. So we're gonna go ahead, and while she's stirring, I'm gonna just keep on adding some sugar in.
My hand is getting really hot.
Is it gonna switch?
Sure.
Okay. Add a little bit of that and then we'll switch, and then you can add this while I stir. So we're tag teaming it. Just making sure that the whole thing is boiling. Keep going, add more. And again, we just don't want this to keep going. We don't want this to scald. Keep going. Okay, that's good, hold on. So let's get this dissolved in. Oh, it smells so sweet, so wonderful. Hold on. It's not yet totally dissolved. sugar in here. Okay, add the rest of it. Good. Okay, so there's all the sugar. So now we're supposed to continue to stir it. We want to bring it back to a rolling boil, and then we're going to boil hard for 1 minute, stirring constantly. And then we're going to remove from the heat, and we're going to jar it up. So it's not yet at a rolling boil. You can see it's not boiling at all, actually, but we're going to keep it going. I'll probably add a little bit more heat to it. Maybe I'll hand that camera to Gracie. I'll flip up the heat a little bit. Now I've got to get the jars out of here. I'm going to go ahead and grab these jars out.
Dad, where?
Just a second, sweetheart. Gotta get the water out of them. Sorry, jars. Getting the water out.
Dad, that looks like it's pink, but it's actually red.
Yeah.
What's that?
There's one jar. That's not the way to do it, I don't think. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start ladling from here into here. You're supposed to leave a 1/4 inch of headspace. These are pint jars. And you can see there's lots of chunks. Because we like chunky jam. A little bit more. 1/4 inch headspace. Did I say that already? 1/4 inch headspace. So there's one. Dose. And then after we're done with this, we're going to, I'm making a mess here. We're going to go ahead and wipe the rims of the jars with some white vinegar and paper towel. There's 2.
Red.
So that when I do that and I make a mess, we still have a good seal from the jar. Taking some white vinegar, some paper towel that didn't even quite fill 5 jars, I mean, which is fine. So you can see, I don't want to touch the lids, but that's hot. But want to make sure that there's nothing. See, you can see there, I got some strawberry on there, and we just want to make sure there's nothing between the lids and the rims. I'm gonna get another piece actually.
Is that all you're making?
That's all I'm making right now. Hot.
So it tastes just like strawberry jam?
I think it tastes better than the strawberry jam that you've had.
Really?
Yep.
Why?
Because this is homemade.
Why are you doing? Why are you putting that?
Vinegar. Leave it, please.
Why are you putting vinegar
Okay,
on?
so we've got the vinegar. Now we need to grab the lids. So we've got my handy dandy lid tool here with the magnet. I'm gonna go ahead and manage to do the right thing and put them down that way. I'm gonna go ahead, set it there. Call it good. Another one. Center it. Call it good. Oh, got 2 of them. I only need 1. you guys can see this if my camera work is so bad. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and put the rings on, and we'll go ahead and process these. Okay, we've got our jars in here. Want at least an inch of water over top, which we're good at. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on. We're gonna turn it on. You can see it's already on. We're gonna turn it on to high. Let's maybe adjust the oxygen. There we go. That looks pretty good. Little yellow at the top should be good. And now we'll get these boiling, and we'll boil them for 10 minutes. Okay, so we've got the 5 pints down in here. It's starting to boil. Not going to start the timer yet because it's not a rolling boil yet. But I did want to thank Mary Ellen at Prepper Potpourri for inviting me to do this collaboration, the August JAMboree. I will be doing another video. So this is a simple strawberry jam, canned. I'm also going to be doing a freezer jam strawberry because our family loves strawberry. Now, in her announcement video, she said it's awesome in winter to be able to have, you know, a taste of summer. And I agree with her 100%, but these will not make it to winter. I can guarantee you that. With my family, we have 7 kids, ages ranging from 2 to 17. So these won't last very long. If you just found my channel, I would ask you to, if you enjoyed the video, to go ahead and click on that subscribe button, thumbs up, and leave a comment. I love talking to people. So it's just about starting to boil. So we'll process these for 10 minutes, and then I'll show you when we take them out. Okay guys, this is about done. We're waiting on the timer to go, but I wanted to let you know I'm super happy about this Camp Chef Explorer stove. I believe it's a 2-burner stove. I think it has 30,000 BTUs per burner, but like I said, I'm gonna use this in the summer. Oh, there goes the timer. I'm gonna turn the heat off. I'm gonna use this. You can tell I'm sweating. It's 78 degrees out, feels like 83, and it's 8:30 at night. Yesterday was even worse. Being able to do things like this outside and not add more heat inside, big bonus in my book. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull these out of here. In fact, I put this table out here for a counter. I took my jar remover back in the house. I gotta go run and grab that. Be right back. One more thing to say about this Camp Chef Explorer stove. You can hear the bugs. The tree frogs were just croaking. Got deer right across the street over there. Not a bad place to cook. And for like a preparedness type deal, not to have to worry, you know, about a way to cook. Whoa, buddy. Let's get this over here. So there's one. It's not a bad thing, right? Like if power goes out, if gas lines were to be, you know, messed around with, I could just pull this out. I have plenty of cans of propane like that I keep around, and I can cook no matter what. They make a whole bunch of accessories too. I think skillets, griddles, pizza ovens. You can do a whole bunch of stuff with this. Oh, that's hot. I have a better one of these. Oh, that hurt. I have a better one of these somewhere. And I just couldn't find it for the life of me. I don't know why. I don't know where it is. But I do have a better one. I'm probably going to go ahead and order a new better one, because this one is just not getting the job done. So, I know you guys are all sitting there watching your computer screen or phone saying, Jeff, what are you doing with that I'm not even sure that's the right tool, Jeff, and you are probably right. Do I do it this way? What do you think? Should I do it this way? It's dangerous. Let's do it anyway. I like living on the edge. There we go. And now I can, maybe not. I'll get it up eventually. 1, 2, 3. Don't burn my hand. Yay. There we go. So as is clearly evident by this video, I am not an expert. But you should take heart in that, because if I can do this, you can do this. We will watch and listen while we're talking here to see if these lids ping. I am not by any stretch an expert. Hey, you guys got wet. You all right? Let me clean you off a little bit. Is that better? Yeah, I can see better. I am not an expert. I don't can a ton. I don't can nearly as much as I'd like. But there's not a whole lot better than the pinging of a can lid of something you've just canned. Like I said, this is not going to last. There it was. This is not going to last hardly any time at all at our house. It is so good, and I'm sure there's recipes with less sugar, but why? I mean, if you're going to do it, why not do it right? This will be great on bagels, on sandwiches, on artisan bread. The girls have been making bread, and now it's supposed to cool off in the next few days. Turn the oven back on in the house. They can make some bread. Fresh canned jam on fresh baked bread. I don't think it gets any better. So again, I want to thank Mary Ellen at Potpourri for inviting me to be a part of this August JAMboree. I will leave a link in the description below to the playlist and all of the other channels that are a part of this. There are a lot more experienced canners than I am that are going to be making some really cool fancy stuff. I'm doing the simple stuff, they're doing the fancy stuff, but that's the cool thing, right? Everybody can find a place and do what they do. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please click on that subscribe button, thumbs up, leave a comment, and I hope God has blessed you as he has so richly blessed my family, and I will hopefully see you guys in the very next video.